Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. You know what time it is. It's time for Stella. I do not have any Stella Rosa tonight. I've been in the house. I've been working my ass off. It's year end close. So I am enjoying a nice bottle of H2O tonight. I'm just really not in the mood to drink, and I'm not in the mood to go to the liquor store and buy anything to drink. Maybe Sunday. I said Sunday, kitchen table talk will be the day that I'm going to not work this weekend and let loose and have fun. But definitely get in the chat. Let me know what you're drinking. We're going to have a good time tonight. Survivor was another good episode. We're about to get into the challenge, Ride or Dies. We're going to do our cast assessment tonight. So let's jump right into it. Who is having a nice cocktail tonight? I want to know what's in the chat. Hey, Kamisha, I know you getting ready for work, girl. Hey, Dabu. No one sipping. Well, we will be sober. Hey, Evita. Champagne. Celebration. Celebrating the weekend. Great. Okay. Let's get the formalities out of the way. Let's go ahead and like this video in the beginning. Please give it a good like. And if you love your girl Angie and you love Kiss My Cheeks TV, go ahead and hit subscribe. I would appreciate it. I'm getting ready to go on a content push. I'm getting ready to start reviewing some new things. Don't worry, the competition shows are not going anywhere. They are not, but I'm getting ready to start reviewing a few movies. I just watched the new Tyler Perry movie. I want to give that a quick review, and I'm going to get back into reviewing scripted television shows because I feel like they just have better talking points. And I also like the competition shows because I feel like we have different stories. It's not the same people. I'm not about to go on a rant over reality television. I think we're kind of all on the same page, but look out for some new things. As soon as I finish with fiscal year close, which probably will be mid-November, I plan on going on a content push. I want to be available more than just twice a week, and I want to talk about some new things. So I can't wait to get that started with you all. What do you all want to talk about first today? Survivor or the challenge? Thank you, Kamisha. Cocktails for tomorrow. Yes, cocktails will be for tomorrow and on Sunday. Yes. I love all the lips. Thank you. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Zuda. New things. Yes. You want to start with 38? Okay, let's do that because Survivor really wasn't too much. My eyes are watering. So I have like my glasses on. I hate fall allergies. Like I get the pollen really, really bad in the spring, but it's something about the change of weather, and I don't know what's in the air, but it has my eyes watering so badly. So, okay. Oh, Evita said let's do Survivor first. Okay, I'm gonna flip a coin. What can I flip? I'm gonna flip this receipt. Okay, the black side is Survivor, the white side is the challenge. Let's go. Oh, Survivor won. Okay, let's get Survivor out the way because I don't have too much to talk about, and I really want to go in for the Challenge 38 cast assessment. I took notes. I have a scoring system. I want you all to give me your scores, and I did it more. I didn't want to pick. Some of them are shady picks. Some of them are shady picks. Yes. But I wanted to score people fairly and not just who I liked and who I didn't like and spoilers and things like that. So I'm a little bit surprised with my winner pick, but we're going to get into that next. Let's get into Survivor first. What you guys do? Some Snapple. I love good Snapple and chicken. Okay. I'm going to eat after. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I'm going to eat after the show. Okay. So what are we in the third episode of Survivor? We had to say goodbye to NECA. Bye, girl. I was not mad at it. It was yet another week NECA messed up the puzzle. So at least it wasn't two black women in a row. I'll say that. Hey, Inga. The beginning of the episode, let's go color by color because I did not take notes for Survivor, but I can remember what happened on each tribe. Let's start with the yellow tribe because Ellie is your ass. Ellie, this you on strike 3. If y'all don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me, Kiss My Cheeks TV. I told Ellie on Twitter she was on her third strike with me. You out. The next time Yellow go to tribal, you out, girl. Cause I'm over. I'm over the mess. Ellie thinks it's a bright idea to trick Gabler into thinking his idol is no longer valid because it was two tribals, not two tribals he was sitting in, but just two tribals of the show. And I'm like, Ellie, girlfriend, you don't think this man hasn't read over his piece of paper every day, all day? He ain't got nothing else out there to read. Gabler may be tired. He may be hungry. He may not be helping out in camp, but I don't think Gabler is a fool. The fool is you. Because we at home laughing at you, girl. You talking about, yeah, I'm the closest to Gabler, so I'm going to talk to him and be like, ooh, since your idol is no longer valid because of two tribal councils, we're going to turn it into a fake idol and trick somebody. Okay, girl. The trick going to be on you when you sitting at home pre-merge. That's going to be the trick. Because Gabler got your name already written on a piece of parchment. He can't wait to cast his vote. So you better hope for a swap or something, Ellie girl, because that's your ass. And you see, Sammy couldn't wait to snitch. Sammy couldn't wait to snitch and be like, Ellie thinks she running the show. That's her ass. I'm about to wait, hold on. I said I was gonna stop cursing. I didn't want to curse as much in my videos. I can't control myself. Okay, we're gonna stop cursing next video because I done already ruined it on this one. But Sammy said, that's your ass, Ellie. I'm snitching. And so Sammy went to Gabler. He didn't even snitch on the right person because it was Janine or Jeannie, whatever her name is, that went through her bag, went through Gabler's bag. But Sammy was like, Ellie went in your bag. I love to see it because I don't really like Ellie. So I don't really care. But yeah, you about to go home, girl. And what's up with Janine's face? Like her knees is scratched up, her face is all messed up. I hope they got some cocoa butter or something. That's not her name. I don't know the child name, but that's gonna leave a scar if she don't put some aloe or cocoa butter or something on that. That is a mess. Ellie think for the longest, that she thinks she running everything because she convinced them to get the rainbow hair girl out. But girl, you about to go home before your friend Jeannie go home. Gabler is on the go. Yeah, he on Ellie's behind. Yes. Okay, let's move on. What color we gonna talk about the blue tribe next because the red tribe is the one that actually went to tribal council. So on the blue tribe, that's the tribe I like the best. If you all remember my Survivor Fantasy team, I believe I have 5 of the 6 blue tribe members on my fantasy team. I really like the blue tribe, but because they're always safe, they're always in first or second in the immunity challenge, we don't really get to see them strategize because they've never been to tribal council, which is unfortunate because it's some people on that tribe, we barely know their name. Like Cassidy, if it wasn't for Cassidy being on my fantasy team, I would not know she existed on the show. Lindsay as well. But anyway, this week we got to see Carla find the Beware idol, and we got to see her beg for beads. I like the begging for beads, but seeing how people are getting these beads so easily, it doesn't seem as challenging as I thought it would be. Because I always said, y'all remember last week, I said I can't wait to see what the blue tribe and the yellow tribe come up with because they don't have hats to decorate. Like Cody had a hat to decorate, and he had 2 people peer pressuring the other 3 people to help get him some beads. Nobody else has that. Carla finds the idol, It says beware. She put it back. She said, I'm not about to be singing about bumblebees and everybody know I got an idol and I lose my vote. I put that back. So she put it back. And I was kind of proud of Carla because I was hoping it would open up her mind to be like, okay, I don't want the idol, but I know that idol is going to cause somebody to lose a vote. And so if somebody come around talking about bumblebees and butterflies or begging for beads or whatever they want to do with the letter B, I'm gonna not my beads. And this person wouldn't have a vote and she would block somebody from getting the idol. But no, Carla has a conversation with James, and James is like, shit, this Survivor, YOLO, you only live once. You know, I'm about to beware my ass. I'm getting me an idol. And so Carla was like, oh, hold up then. James will do it. Let me go get the idol. And you know, Carla go get the idol and she get to begging for her beads. Now, I thought Carla's way of getting the beads was way better than Cody. Like Cody he already had a scheme in motion because he already had this hat and he had NECA and Jesse helping. Carla didn't tell nobody about her idol. And she went this friendship route of, I want something to remember you by, or I could barter. I don't understand why anybody would want one earring. Like, girl, you come up to me talking about, oh, you want this earring? I'm like, bitch, what the other one? They wasn't even that cute in the first place, but I do love some good flashy earrings, and they were nice and long and blue. I probably would have took both earrings and gave you a little bead, but I ain't giving you my bead for one earring. What I'm gonna do with one earring? But you know, Lindsay and Cassidy was happy to trade for that one earring, and then here comes Ryan. And I thought Ryan would be the one to give me some drama and be like, you ain't getting my beads. But oh no, she done came in here talking about your girlfriend like turquoise. You can give her these turquoise beads and I can have your beads. To me, I guess because this is new, begging for beads is new. But my spidey senses would be going off. And I guess I could say that because I'm sitting at home watching it. But I'll be like, what you want my beads for? You got your own beads. I want to be able to give somebody something at home. I don't want to be giving them this one little ass plastic ass earring I can go get for 99 cents down at the beauty supply store. Like, girl, I want to have my own beads. I'm really ready for somebody not to give it up. This seems too easy. But Carla got them. She has an idol. Now, when it come merge time, that's y'all ass. Because everybody at the merge is going to get together and be like, who got all the beads? Cody was over here begging for beads on the red tribe. Carla was begging for beads on the blue. So we going to already know at merge, whoever was begging for beads got idols. And that's going to be y'all asses. Y'all going to be gone. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think they'll get exposed by the merge? Carla did do her thing. Well, old boy told her we could, yes. He was like, you can have my socks. I really want somebody like last week. Noelle was like, she really loved her bracelet. I think he did give people the stuff back because Cody showed us that he took the beads that he needed and made the little bracelet that he had to make to have an idol. So maybe he gave Noelle her bracelet back minus that one bead he needed. I don't know. But I'm telling y'all, I want to go on one of these shows so bad, but I'm not nice. I'm not sharing. I'm not giving away my beads. And then they're going to vote my ass out because they were like, you being a bitch. Oh, well. I bet you I won't get voted out because I'm going to at least have my vote. And you're going to be sitting over there with no vote and no beads. Right, just like how she did it with The Rock and she put that disadvantage back. She did put that back. Oh, we ain't even talk about. We're gonna talk about that next. We're gonna talk about going to the Big Rock back. Yeah, Carla doesn't like taking chances. She was bartering, but I wouldn't have traded. Not for one earring. Hey, Stormy. Plus, Carla did it in multiple days, so not just back to back and being suspicious. I heard that on Rob and his podcast. I heard him and Fishback, that's his name. They were talking about, or some, it wasn't Rob and his podcast. Somebody was talking about she had on different clothes, and somebody pointed it out. I heard that, but yeah, I don't care how many days it took. I'm not giving away my beads. If I ever get on any reality show, don't ask me for nothing because I'm not giving it to you. I'm not trusting nobody. I'm not sharing. If you get to talking some foolishness about bumblebees and stuff, I'm on your ass. I'm like, Survivor needs. I could have swore I heard a beeping. Survivor really needs to go back to old school Survivor, where I win an idol, is my idol, I put in my pocket, and that's it. I don't need all these secret phrases and activities. Just let me find the idol is enough. If y'all really start hiding them, y'all really just throwing the shit in the middle of the ground. Look for like Easter eggs. Y'all not even hiding them good anymore. Hey, Marlon. Let's get on to the trip to the Big Rock. Now we got to go through the immunity challenge. I really don't want to talk about that. We saw it. They had to do a little relay race, jump in the water, swim, climb some blocks, get some buoys, solve a puzzle. That's it. The yellow team, as much as I don't like Ellie's ass for voting on Mariah, they ass still coming in first place every week. So Mariah, maybe her ass was the weakest link. I don't know. It's hard to be like, Mariah isn't the weakest when they ass coming in first place every week. Look, somebody had to go. I'm sad that it was Mariah, but oh well. They come in first. The blue team come in second. And for the second week in a row, NECA done messed up the puzzle. So NECA, we're going to get to you in 2 minutes. So the yellow team got to send people off to the rock. They picked Carla, Noel, and shit, I done already forgot. And James. Yeah, Carla, Noel, and James went to the rock. Whatever. Let's talk about this conversation. Noelle is already going to tribal council, and she tells them, and this is mean Angie talking. I know it's some strategy behind what they did, but mean Angie not giving Noelle shit. Bitch, you need your vote. You better not risk it. But she telling everybody, oh, I'm going to tribal council and I really need this advantage. I was on the bottom of the vote last time and I really can't afford to risk my vote. So can y'all just please give me the advantage? Girl, we don't know you. We don't give a damn. You was at the bottom of your tribe last week. Shit, I want an advantage so I could get further in the game. Oh, it was Charles, Noel, and Owen. Y'all know I get the names wrong. It wasn't James. I done said Charles. I'm thinking about Charles. He gonna be on season 45. That's why I'm calling his name out. It's James, Noel, and Owen. Who did I say? Oh, I said Carla, because Carla went the first time. Thank y'all for getting me right in the chat, because I ain't take no notes, so I was all confused. I just be shouting out names. But anyway, Angie not giving you the advantage. You need to take assessment of the odds. If we do decide to risk our votes, how lucky do you feel? But I'm just not giving you for what? And they all in the background talking, oh, we gave her the advantage so she could get out a strong player. She gonna use it and get somebody out. No, you gave her the advantage And they still voted out NECA, which made their team stronger, which means your ass is probably going to tribal council next week, probably with no advantage. And people talk, oh, they building goodwill for the merge. What's the point of building goodwill for the merge if you don't get to the merge? I'd rather have the advantage. The advantage is going to help me get to the merge over goodwill with some people on the tribe that I might not even see. I don't know. I don't know. Put in the chat. Would y'all have let her just get the advantage? I don't know. It wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me. They definitely need to have. Yes. They pretty much gave Cody the idol. They pretty much said, go over there, go look over there. It's right there. It wasn't even hidden in the log. I'm not going to get upset about Cody and his idol. And then Carla's was just right on top of the tree branch. And I bet you we ain't hear it, but I bet you there was a cameraman that was like, look up. Just look up. I bet you. Yes. Right. At this point, all the vote outs have been justified. I don't think Mariah was justified. If we're going to say on that yellow team, we're voting out the weakest person, it should have been Jeannie or Janine or whatever that child name is that has scraped up her knees and her face. She was the weakest. But Mariah is gone. I'm not going to get upset over it. But that one wasn't justified to me. But you can't be too mad when the yellow team keep coming in first. So maybe she was the weakest. I don't know. But I'm going to move on from that. NECA needed to go. Yes. I finally know what IMO is. Every time I used to see that, I would be confused. Y'all got me together, in my opinion. I got it now. She should have never said she was good at puzzles and failed twice. I mean, but would she have been any better with swimming? We saw her swimming. If it wasn't for Mariah going home first, I wouldn't have been mad at NECA going home last week. But of course, we can't have two black women in a row. No. Twitter would have went in. They would have went in on Twitter. I wouldn't have gave Noelle shit either. I know that's right, Evita. I'm not giving her nothing. Let's see. They're going to be mad. I can't wait next week to see. They're going to be like, bitch, we gave you the advantage to send home NECA. NECA. This is why I wouldn't have gave her an advantage. Because she already told me she's at the bottom, that she might be going home. And if I'm on the yellow or blue team, I'm like, NECA is, if Noelle is going home, why we want to help her stay in the game? She's a strong person on that team. Bye Noelle, it was nice meeting you at this rock, but you could go home, because as long as NECA is on that team, the red team is losing. I'm sorry, they just didn't really think this out. I don't know. It's a lot of strategists out there who was like all the goodwill and all. No, I don't see it. I would have said, okay, it was nice knowing you. I'll see you at finale night when we have our pizza and everything. We'll have a good time. But I'm not giving you no advantage. Whatever. We're on the same page. They should try a season with no idols. Oh, that would be good. That would be good, because everybody would be running around looking for them and making fake shit, but it's no idols. And it's all about your game, your mouthpiece game. Can your mouth and strategy keep you from going home and not these idols? Or you got to win a necklace. That's it. I would love to see that. That would be interesting. Well, if it's starting to because yellow got the first two twice, and I don't know. I read that all wrong. That was too many words. It's been a long day at work. And I told y'all I'm bad at reading, not reading in general, but like when I be seeing long ass emails at work, I skim through them for a couple of words to see if it pertain to me, and then I just move on. And then if it's something important, they'll call. That's bad. I know that's bad. Oh, my eyes are watering. Sympathy and payola kept Noel. Hmm. I mean, hmm. I like Noelle. I'm not mad at her. She a bad bitch for jumping up that box with one leg. She was jumping up that box with one leg. I like Noelle, but you want $1 million or you want Noelle to have TV time to tell her story about losing a leg? I mean, we already heard it. We don't need 10, 15 episodes of hearing it. But let's move on. I also have to stop being so mean. Owen was justified for not taking it because he's in the middle and he couldn't afford to lose his vote. Mm, I don't think Owen's in the middle because, I mean, he is technically in the middle when it's guys versus girls, but I think the guys will win out. Like, I think, oh, that's my computer. I hope it's charged. Um, I think Owen will side with Gabler and Sammy and vote Elias out. So they said facts. A little bit of payola. Production is off. Fingers, all production fingers always in it. Okay, let's get over to the Red Tribe. Ain't too much happened on the Red Tribe. NECA got to go home. They made it seem like it was an extremely hard decision. Jesse had to tell us, you know, NECA like my mama. She act just like my mama. And we saw all those funny memes of Jesse and old girl who really voted her mama out. I can't remember her name. Don't get me to lie about that child name. I don't remember her name. I know it ain't Christine. But y'all know the girl who everyone was like, ooh, she voted her mama out, but really, she could have wrote anybody's name down and her mama would still go home, so it ain't matter. But anyway, we ain't going that far back. But that's pretty much it. Bye, Nicka girl. If you ever come across this video, I really do like you. Everything I say that's shady is just all in jokes. It's not serious. And if you ever find this and you find me on Twitter, please tweet out a link or something and I might DM her because I would love to donate to her charity for helping the young girls back home. I would love to donate to that. So, NECA girl, if you ever see this, put the link out and I will share it and we could all donate because I really did enjoy NECA's story and I really do like her as a person. So, Survivor, that was it. We had a good time. We'll get back into you later. Let's get into, damn it, I don't have the challenge up here. I guess I got to use my old challenge until I get the new. I got the challenge USA. I guess I can't talk about the show with the wrong name in the back. I'll go back to the lips. I got to find me a new challenge ride or die logo for my background. But let's get into the challenge ride or die. This is my cast assessment. We have a good time with this. I was a little bit more technical this year because y'all know I love Charles. Charles isn't interested in the challenge on MTV this season, and I can't blame him, but I'm actually really excited to watch it. I'm always excited the first 3 episodes, and then they piss me off. But I am really excited to watch it. And I really couldn't find anybody to do like a fantasy draft with. So what I did is I came up with this scoring system because I could be very shady with who I like and who I don't like. But I wanted to give everyone a fair score, and that's my assessment. We're going worst to first. So the people that I have up first are the people who have my lowest scores. And then of course, who's ever last, which is my first, is my winner pick of the season. So let me tell you the categories. So when I give out my scores, it's over these 4 categories, and I want you to put your scores in the chat too. We will play along. We will have a good time. The first category is position in the game, and that's politics, alliances. The higher your score, the higher I feel your position is in the game. Number 2 is longevity. Do I feel like you will be an early boot or you'll have more camera time, more episodes? That really could be contract related, if you ask me. I do believe some people would be like, I'll come on the show if I make it at least halfway through the season. I believe that. I don't know. But the higher your score on longevity means the longer I feel you'll last in the game. Number 3 is elimination percentages, which means even though you might last a while in the game, you might go in. How do I feel like you will make it in and out of elimination? So the higher your score, that means I feel like you will win eliminations if you go in. And then the last category is the final win, which means if you make it to the final, how do I feel you will go to winning the game? Which means the higher your score is, that means I think you'll win the game if you're in the final. The lower means you might be in the final, but you ain't about to win the thing. No way. So just be happy to be here. Okay, y'all ready to get started? I know I said a lot. I know I did this differently, but I feel like it's a more fair way for me to judge the cast and not just be shady and pick the people who I like. I did see a couple of spoilers, and I did base some of it on how much I see you in the super trailer, because if I don't see you a lot, that's going to get me to thinking you might go home early. So some of it might be off, but hopefully I did everyone fair. Let's get started. So in 17th place, I have Tommy and Annalise. These two are not two of my favorite people. We know they're from Big Brother. For position in the game, I gave them a 3. I feel like they do have Big Brother connections. I don't know how much Casey and Fessy and Amber B will hook them up, but the rookies, I feel like they're in a better position than the other rookies with their Big Brother connections. Longevity, I give them a 2. I could easily see these two going home first. Easy. I could bet a paycheck on it. Eliminations, I don't see them winning no eliminations. They got a 2. And then at the final, if by any prayer and miracle in 2022 that they make it to a final, they are not winning. So their total score was an 8, which was very low compared to everyone else. And so they're number 17. Oh, we're already praying for Nani's downfall. Oh. Look, I'll have some stuff to say when I get to Nani and Bananas. In 16th place, we have this new couple, Kim and Colleen. I didn't care enough about them to figure out where they came from. I know they're overseas. I think they're gorgeous people, and they look like good competitors based on that super trailer. Oh, we got some more with Bananas. Don't see it happening. Tommy is mad. Annalise can go. Yes, if Casey is the couch, Annalise is the coffee table. Look, you ain't never lied, Zuda. But let's get to Kim and Colleen. For position in the game, they're rookies. They're from overseas. I don't know if they know anybody in the game, so I gave them a 2. Longevity, I gave them a 2. I can see them being in the first elimination, and they'll probably be the ones to beat Tommy and Annalise. Eliminations, they got a 3 because I think they could beat Tommy and Annalise. And in the finals, they look in shape. They look like good competitors on that super trailer. So I gave them a 5. They have a total score of 12. They came in 16th place. I'm just have to pray a little bit harder. We did see Nani in some kind of EMT getting driven away. We don't know, but she could have just bumped her head and be coming right back out. We don't know. Team Targaryen, I like that. They do look like those yellow-haired Targaryens. Oh, my eye is bothering me. Okay, let's move on to number 15. But I do like them. Another rookie team, Johnny and Raven. Again, the rookies, I haven't seen them perform. I really did not see them in the super trailer, but it doesn't necessarily mean they aren't in the show. They just might not have all that kind of camera time. But she has a nice cast photo. I don't know, Zuda, if this is for them or the last couple. I know someone said he was from Love Island, but I didn't watch that season of Love Island. But he's a very handsome person. I can't wait to see him on my TV screen. Position in the game is also a 2. I don't know if they know anybody. Longevity, a 2. I didn't see them that much in the super trailer. Eliminations, I gave them a 5. They look like a strong team, so they might get thrown in week 1, week 2, and they might win a couple. And then in the final, to be fair, I gave them a 5. So they got a total score of 14. They are in 15th place. Oh, you're talking about the other two. Interested in them, but they both have great photos. I do. Someone mentioned that. I do love the photos this year. I love the purple with the neon. I like the new colors of the uniform. I'm so happy that the challenge is out of that dark desert dungeon, um, bunker, war zone theme, like spies, allies, agents. I'm happy to come back into something a little bit more upbeat than the darkness of the dungeons they've been in. So I think there'll be rookies. I think there'll be rookies if the season. Johnny and Raven. I like Johnny and Raven as rookies the best, but it's another pair of rookies that got voted a little bit higher. But I did hear through the grapevine that the rookies are no joke and they aren't scared of the vets. So I really don't know what will happen. I don't think it's going to be a season of where all the rookies go home first. But this is just how I scored them because I haven't really seen them perform. But I can't wait to see what the rookies do. And I hope that's not a lie. I don't want to see all the rookies go home first. I agree, Zuda. I like the aesthetic and the color palette as well. Okay, who's next? Number 14. Now, this one was a little bit shady. I just couldn't bring myself to give Kayla high scores, though I thought that I did. Position in the game, I gave her a 6. That's a high score. I think Kayla has a lot of friends in the game. She has definitely her unholy sister, Nani, in the game. And if she has Nani, she has Anissa and KC. So I think people have Kayla's back in the game. I just don't like her. But I gave her a 6. I gave her longevity a 2. Kayla is one of the people I heard a lot of spoilers about her not doing too well in Ride or Dies. And that's why I always make fun of her because I was like, you was over there on All Stars beating up on the older people saying we can't see and we have bad knees and bad backs. But then you get over here with your friends who are in your same age and you still can't do any better. So I don't know. I gave her a 2. Eliminations, I gave her a 5. Kayla is 50-50 in eliminations. And I probably could have gave her a little bit higher than a 5 for the final because she has been in finals and she's not a bad competitor. I just don't like her. So Kayla probably was shady to come in at number 14, but oh well, it's my assessment. It's my assessment. Hater. I know. I know I am a hater. I want her to fail a bit, but I want her to be entertaining. I don't know how entertaining she could be with her husband there. The only entertainment she used to give was her sloppy hookups. And I'm here for anybody growing. But I don't know what Kayla we're gonna get with her husband being on the show. And I'm interested in seeing it. If you're gonna grow, Kayla, I need you to apologize to all the 40-year-olds. And then maybe I can move on. And nobody is worried or looking out for Sam at all. We don't know you. Who is that? I don't know her. Okay, let's move on. Number 14, another rookie team is Olivia. I know Olivia from Love Island, and I can't say his name at all. Horacio. Horacio. Look, I hope he has a nickname on the show. Maybe Co. I like Co. You know, or Rossio or Rossi. I like Rossi. Please give him a nickname on the show so I don't have to butcher his name every week. But he is definitely eye candy. I can see Tori going for him. Michelle, definitely Tori, maybe even Laurel, depending on who she want to be with this season. He's eye candy of the season, and I think he's going to get involved in a little bit of the showman's drama. I can see him sticking around. Let me go through my scores. Position in the game, I gave them a 5. Longevity, I gave them a 5. I think they'll at least make it halfway. Eliminations, a 4. I think they look like a strong team, but I don't know. Rookies, I don't know. But finals, because I think they're a strong team, I gave them a 7. And that could be because I like Olivia from Love Island. Maybe I judged her a little bit higher. Their total score was 21. I'm excited to see what they do. I really am. People in relationships always fight on the show. You think they will be fighting? I don't know. Maybe. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to see messy Kayla. I would like to see a different side of Kayla with her husband being more in love. Ugh. But she probably gonna work my nerve. Olivia has a good photo. Interested in seeing him, but her, but he seems cool. Look, Olivia looks good. Olivia did not look like this on Love Island. She looks amazing. I can't wait to see what she does. I would like to see her come back if she's a really good performer. Okay, I think it's pronounced Horacio. I don't watch CSI Miami. We're just gonna call him CO, CC, until I figure out what his nickname is on the show, because I don't mean any disrespect. I don't know how to say it. I just think they did Nom's partner dirty with her cast photo. Her lips make it look like she been on botched. Look, no shade. A lot of people, that's the new thing. People love their lips, a fuller lip. And I wouldn't mind my upper lip being a little bit fuller, but I'm scary. I'm very scary, because if I wake up or if I open my eyes and you put me in a mirror and I have some of them botched looking lips, I'm going to be pissed. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to stick to what God gave me, because if you mess me up, I'm going to be even more mad. But I'm not mad with a little bit of pout. I'm not mad at it. Do you, girl. You got the coins. With Tori being on the season, she'll probably try to use him to make Jordan jealous. Of course. We've already seen that in the super trailer. They both gonna be sleeping with other people to make each other jealous. So it's gonna be some drama. And I feel like this is the one Tori is gonna jump to. Hey girl, I'm late to the party. You right on time, Andrew. We only on number 13 out of 17. We still got a whole bunch more to go. Had these two even met before arriving on the challenge? Look, we're not gonna get into the name of the show. Even the people that do know each other, I don't believe that's their ride or die. But we gonna let MTV do their thing, and we just gonna move on. I wish they would have had something like Bloodlines again, where you pick your favorite 8 challengers and have them bring in a relative or a partner, a relationship, but somebody that you know, and not just these random people off the streets. But I'm not going to read down the theme too much. And honestly, I'm ready for another challenge where it's just solo. I'm over the groups, the partners, the mini groups. No, let's just have another solo season, everybody for themselves, and let's move on. Okay, what number are we on? 12. In 12th place, I have Nam and what's his partner name? Emmy. I know Emmy is in the drama. I think Emmy hooks up with Fessy or Bananas, somebody. Now that I look at her picture again, it does look a little botched, but this is a beautiful girl, so let her live. Let her live. Nom, I kind of graded him a little bit lower because he has so much bad luck on the challenge. He always has an injury. Then he had COVID. He always can't quite seem to make it. I hope this is a great partner for him because I really want to see what Nam can do. I would really love to see Nam come back on a solo season healthy and do his thing because I think he could be a great challenger. He's just had a series of bad luck, so that's probably why I graded him low. Position, I gave him a 5 because I feel like he hasn't been around long enough to really make alliances with people. Longevity of 4, probably just based off the looks of his partner. She doesn't look too strong. Elimination 5, again, I think Nam could win an elimination, but can his partner come up? And then in the final, I graded him a little bit higher as a 7 because I feel like if him and his partner can make it to a final, they probably did a couple of things on this show and they might could win it. So I gave them a 7 total score. Again, 21. They are in 12th place. So let's see what we have to say about them. Wait, we already said that. Read that. I don't want to see Tori mad about Jordan sleeping and messing with people when she did that all last season. Agree. Did she sleep with about 2 or 3 people? She was all up on Kels till Kels went home. Then she stole Michelle's man after Michelle went home. I forgot his name, but you know, the one with the mustache. I actually really liked him. I wouldn't mind seeing him coming back. So yeah, Tori, save it. I'm not about to read down Tori. We're not about to do that here. But yes, Tori, save it. I'm glad Amber has some backup and they're going to be scared to throw her in because of Chauncey. We shall see. I don't think nobody's scared of Chauncey. I want another War of the Worlds season. War of the Worlds. I think that's kind of what they're trying to do over there on CBS with all the other countries. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure they'll come back, and as long as they stay over the spies, like the little Inspector Gadget themes with spying, and none of that stuff panned out. So let's leave all the spy themes alone. Bananas cheated on Morgan and is now single, and so I'm sure he will be with any rookie girl that he can get his hands on. Y'all reading in the chat. Y'all not even talking about the people on the screen. Y'all are reading in the chat. But I ain't mad at it, and she'll probably be the one. One of the blonde, I'm sure to be a blonde haired girl too. But let's move on. Now I'm still considered a rookie. No, because that season where he had Lolo as a partner, they stayed on a long time that season. But Lolo was just, they were icing Lolo out, so they were icing him out, and he didn't get a lot of screen time. And then that was the first season he got hurt. So I don't think he's considered a rookie. But I don't think he's made those relationships. I think he might have a relationship with Devin, but I can't really remember. Hopefully he makes it okay past episode 3. Her lips look swollen. I agree. I do agree. But yeah, they're okay. Not too high or low. Yeah, they good at 12. They good at 12. Look, Dabu, I love Lolo. Lolo is good challenge TV. And Lolo needs to come back on an individual game. They're still probably gonna find ways to ice her out. I don't know, but bring Lolo ass back. I agree. Bring her back for the challenge 40. I know y'all gonna do something big for 40 MTV. They should have replaced Michelle and Jay with Corey Lay and Michaela. I agree. It's a lot of people that I heard they were asked. Michaela was asked. I forgot why Michaela couldn't do it, but something, I don't know if it was her schedule, the money. I don't know what it was with Michaela, but she couldn't do it. But I would have loved to see that team as well. I think Michaela will be back. I think she will be. We have agreements on Lolo. I hope Theo can come back. I heard Theo was cleared because he had an accident with his eye, but he was cleared to do the challenge with one eye. I do like Georgia. Oh yeah, Theo and Georgia this season would have been great. Priscilla and Kels, do they know each other? Are they ride or dies? I don't think so. But hell, look, just like Cinco, I'll take Kels. Put him on the TV anytime. Him and Cinco. Please, 39, please. But let's move on. Let's move on because we still got a whole list. Number 11, not a shady pick, just a real pick. Darrell and Veronica. Let me give you my scores and then we can discuss. So, position in the game, I gave them an 8. They're in an excellent position in this game. They have many friends, and Veronica is very political. She could come up with a strategy. So she got an 8. They got an 8. Longevity, I gave them a 5. I don't see Veronica winning too many dailies. They only do trivia one time a season, Veronica, once. So you got to win something else outside of trivia. Eliminations also a 5. Darrell has not been that good in eliminations lately. And I don't think Veronica, unless they going against a rookie, no shade. And then final also a 6. I think Darrell could win a final. I don't know what Veronica could do, but I hope they get there and prove me wrong. But their total score was a 24, and that placed them in 11th place. I think they will last at least halfway through the show, so I can't wait to see what they do. What y'all think about Darrell and Veronica? Theo now has full eyesight, luckily. How does he have full eyesight when one of his eyes is gone? I'm no medical doctor, and I know they can do a lot of things in 2022. But praise God, I guess. I thought he just had one eye. I don't know. When you say full eyesight, you mean in one eye? I don't know. I don't know this man business, but Theo can come back. I would love to see Theo come back. I heard Nia was supposed to be on with Jordan, but she had a medical emergency and dropped out. That's not what I heard. I didn't even think they were supposed to be on. I thought Anissa's partner had some kind of emergency and dropped out, and that's when they brought in Jordan. But I didn't think they were supposed to even be on. But who knows what rumors are true and what rumors are not. I can name so many better pairings. I can too. This one right here, I like. Pauly and Davon would have been good. Now, as much as they had Pauly in that damn challenge documentary, and I've only watched maybe 3 or 4 episodes, as much as they had Pauly in the documentary, and Pauly's only been on what, 3 seasons? 2 or 3 seasons? And I haven't seen Cara in one confessional. They could bring Pauly back to the show. I think they're starting to loosen up on Pauly. I really want to know what the beef is between that couple and MTV. Because at first I thought it was Cara holding out because they won't let her man be on the show. But then they had her man all up in the documentary. I don't know, but bring them back. MTV, bring them back. I like Pauly. Pauly and Davon would have been great, but I don't think Davon will ever do it again. I don't think so. I mean, if they put Anissa and Jordan together, anybody could be together. I didn't even know Anissa and Jordan were friends. Matter of fact, Anissa is Tori's best friend. How dare you come on the show with my ex-fiance and you my best friend? So yes, it does. It doesn't make sense. Why are they here? Last time we saw Veronica got DQ'd and Darrell was taken out on his stretcher. Agreed. I think a lot had to do with casting because I think Darrell and Veronica, again, was a last-minute casting decision. I don't think they were originally supposed to be there. I think a lot happened with the cast based on Twitter. Because if you look at Twitter, they had people in the cast, out the cast every other day. I thought Theo still has his eye. Andrew, I don't know. Don't get me to lying. I don't know nothing about that UK news. All I heard about was the explosion and he lost his eye. Now, I could have overly read into that. Maybe he just damaged his eye. I don't know. But like I said, praise God if he got full eyesight, because that is amazing. Because at one point in time, he did not. Darrell could go to the final. Challenges minus heights. Agreed. Veronica can do the political side of the game, so they seem pretty even. I agree. I agree. But they won't be winning definitely. For sure. That's why they in 11th place. Amanda and Zach. This is not rivals. This is supposed to be ride or dies, not I want you to dies, but ride or dies. I don't think. Do you think Zach and Jenna will ever come back? Like, they seem like they're doing their family thing and they're over the challenge. Naya did an interview and talked about the medical emergency. Oh, okay, Naya. You can't believe everything on Twitter because I was only looking at Twitter. But I'm starting to be over Darrell. He's doing nothing different and has no storyline or anything. Darrell is at a point in his life where he's not into the drama. Like, he's a family man. He's here for the money. And not necessarily I'm sure Darrell would love to win the $1 million prize at the end of the game. But he's a big name on the challenge. He's probably getting paid big money just to show up. Huge money just to stick around for however many episodes he can stick around. So this is how he feeds his family, I would think. So at the end of the day, most of these people are reality stars. Let's move on. I'll get back to your comments. Remind me where I left. I should leave it up there because I'll forget where I left off. Okay. Next, in 10th place, I have Nelson and Norris. I remember them from, it's not the beach show. They were on the beach show. They were in a relationship. I think she's a gorgeous woman. I don't think she's very strong. So let's get into her scores. Position in the game, I gave them a 6. I don't see a lot of Nelson's friends here. But Nelson is a vet, and I think they will protect Nelson as long as there's no rookies throw in. But I don't think like the Caseys, the Fessies, the Devins, the Bananas give a damn about Nelson. Longevity a 6. I can see Nelson making it at least halfway through the season. Eliminations a 7. I think Nelson is good in eliminations. I don't know about Norris. And finals a 7 again. I think Nelson can make it to a final. He's done it before, but I don't know if he can do it with Norris. So he has a total score of 26. Look, how can I say this correctly? I don't want to say this and it sound bad, but to me, Nelson Norris sound like we needed somebody else black to fill a quota. I don't like Nelson doesn't make sense on this paper. I don't see really anybody for him to work with. I don't see right here, I'm gonna lose my my last comment up here by Zuda. I'll highlight it later, But I said it in Kamisha's video as well. Nelson should have been partners with Ashley. That's his real life friend. I don't know if they ride or dies, but we know that they have a close relationship in real life. And Ashley is a challenger. Ashley is a partner who, honestly, if Ashley would have been here with Nelson, they would be probably in my top 3. They would probably have ranked in my top 3. But because he's here with his ex, who I don't even think he currently even talks to, and he has no other friends, I don't think anybody really gives a damn about Nelson. Like, yeah, he cool. We know you. You've been on a million challenges with us, but I don't know. I don't see it, but I think Nelson is cool with Devin, but I don't think Devin has his back. Like, he's probably last on Devin's list. But whatever. Let's move on let's get to the comments and then we'll move on. Also, they dirty because these the same cast photos as All Stars. As All Stars. I don't remember that. I hope they don't want to come back. I never want to hear Zach's voice again. Agree. I don't like the way Zach talks to women on this show. And in 2022, we can't have that kind of man talking down to women like we're just here to bear his children and cook his food. Like if you like it, I love it for you, girl, Jenna. But no, not on my TV screen. Jenna doesn't want to be embarrassed on TV with the way Zach speaks to her. And that's another thing. Like, even if Jenna wants to come on another show, he's at home freaking out. Who's in your DMs? Who picture you liked last week before you left? If you don't quit, I want a divorce. Like, the way he treats Jenna, even when he's not on the show, is trash. So yeah, they go ahead, just put y'all baby pictures on Instagram and let us like them and move on. That's enough. They do have a cute little baby. Unpopular opinion, but I actually like Jenna without Zach, and she's low key underrated. Jenna is underrated. I think Jenna is someone who could win one of these things. She definitely can win one of these things. Jenna does a lot better when Zach isn't in the picture. When Zach is on the show, she's playing Zach's game. And when Zach is off the show, Zach is bothering her from home. So it's kind of best to just let them live the life they're living right now. Okay, Nia talked about it in an interview. She was supposed to be on the season with Jordan, but didn't pass the medical exam. Production then cut Anissa's part. Oh, they cut Anissa's partner and replaced him with Jordan. Okay, that makes sense because they made it seem like on Twitter that Anissa's partner was the one who had some kind of medical emergency and had to go. And it was like, oh, well, Jordan, come on, be Anissa's partner. That makes more sense, Koki, now that you say it. I'm going to skip through some of these. Norris was messy on X on the beach. I'll be calling it sex on the beach. Nelson should have been with Ashley. I said that. I agree. I love Jenna's elimination with her cousin. I don't even remember. I actually excited for these two. I'm happy they finally see a Nelson. Oh, without his rider, I mean Corey. I get you, Zuda, but I kind of feel like he needs Corey. But y'all said he got some other friends. Let's see. You heard Nelson, Jay, and Johnny. We know not bananas are all friends and have an alliance. I hope so. Jay, I don't really trust Jay though. Jay will do some shady shit, but I think that Johnny from Love Island, I hope you have Nelson's back. I'm really hoping to see. I don't want to see the Bananas show. Like, I really hope they throw Bananas in. Now, he might win a couple of eliminations, but I hope they throw his ass in there. Or Ashley and Corey. Also, these cast photos look good too. We agree. I don't know what you mean by All Stars. When the challenge did an All Stars photo shoot, I don't know. Are you saying it's the same picture, just a purple background? Look, everybody shaving their budget somewhere. It's the Ryder Corey reference. Hey, Charles, I was just talking about you during the Survivor portion of the show. I was calling people on Survivor Charles. I said, oh, that's because he going to be on 45. But I be saying any name. She held her own against Davon in their elimination. Ashley did. Look, let's move on for them. We still got a whole bunch more people to go. So at number 9, let's get into Amber B and Chauncey. Look, these two know how to take a great photo. This is a very gorgeous looking couple. I like them. I can't wait to see them on my TV screen. Let's go through their scores. Amber B got a 5 I gave her a 6 for position in the game. I can never tell if Fessy and Casey, Big Brother, if they're going to rock with Amber B or if Amber B is going to be begging to be the alliance. I don't know. I would love Amber B to come in and give Fessy and Casey the middle finger and find some new people to play this game with, because she always wants to play with Big Brother and she helps them get to the end. And then as soon as there's nobody else to turn to, they throw her in. Or they do some shady shit and she rocking with you, but then they throw you in the middle of the game. I don't know. I would love to see Amber B not work with Big Brother this season. We shall see. Longevity, I gave her a 5 only because I didn't see her that much in the super trailer, but that really means nothing. Elimination percentage, I gave her an 8. Amber B, we not gonna act like Amber B is not a beast. I read her and shade her all the time for her math skills, but everything is not math. And final, a 9. We not gonna act like Amber B not gonna run circles around the girls in the final. Like, I don't know about the puzzles, but she could run. Amber B is a runner. So I think her and her boyfriend can do great in a final if he knows how to do the puzzles. So their total score for me was a 26 and they came in 10th place. Oh, yes. Amber B doesn't know how to take a bad picture at all. I've never seen a bad picture of her. I really hope this man isn't using Amber to get on TV. Oh, is that what they saying? Look, he wouldn't be the first. I hope not as well, but even if he is, Amber B can find another one. He ain't got, just because he got on the show don't mean he won't be asked back. This might be his one and only challenge. I don't need any more Amber B Big Brother bullshit. Move on. I agree. Find you a new alliance, girl. They don't like you. They don't like you, and you be all, I'm here for Big Brother strong, and then and they vote your ass right in, especially Fessy. Move on. Amber is annoying though. She was saying she trusting Fessy again. Ugh. When she go home the third episode, I ain't gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad. She can't do simple math, not worth working. Look, it ain't every week not gonna be a Sudoku puzzle. Girl, if I knew I was getting read up and down Twitter for my math skills, I would go home and get my flashcards. Just like if you can't swim, if you can't do math, girl, just go get you a little workbook, little 5th grade edition, and work on your timetables, girl. Bees, she beat the weakest girls. She did beat the weakest girls, but she's a good runner. Amber B, I'm not gonna give Amber B too much. It's nice to make fun of her, but I think she's a good competitor. I'm not gonna say she trash. She'll outrun all the girls. Not all the girls. Now I don't know what she gonna do with Casey. I don't know what she gonna do with Laurel. But she probably outrun everybody else. I ain't gonna say all. One physical elimination and she's done for though. With the right person. And this season, a lot of the girls look strong. More than half. So like more than half of the girls look strong. So it might be a problem for her. A lot of these girls don't look cookie cutter Instagram. They're beautiful, but a lot of these girls look like they're here to play. And I can't wait to see it. Amber B literally outrun everyone and did so many eliminations 2 seasons in a row. Y'all sleeping on her in the chat. Look, we know she could run. I like Amber B. I ain't got to explain it because that's Charles. Y'all argue with Charles in the chat. Zoodog call, we really, those eliminations, they look so easy. Look, that season, she did beat the easiest girls. We not gonna, one of the hall brawls, the girl didn't even participate in. So we're not going to give Amber B too much. But when she got to that final, we know she could run. And we know she has endurance. But let's get on with them. Who's at number 8? Number 8. I have Jordan and Anissa. Let me give you my scores and then we can explain Jordan and Anissa. Position in the game, I gave them an 8. It's going to be interesting because I don't think some people like Jordan, but I think they like Anissa. So they might not throw them in for Anissa, or they might say, sorry, girl. And I don't like Jordan, so you got to go in. I don't know. I think this is going to be an interesting pair in the game. Longevity, I gave them a 7. I can see them making it far into the game. I don't see them making it to the final, but I can see them making it through at least 75% of the game. Elimination percentage, I gave them an 8. They're both good at elimination. So if you throw them in, I can see them winning a few. But in the final, I gave them a 6 because we know Anissa not winning no final. Like how we just said, Amber B could run, but she ain't good elimination. Flip flop. Anissa could be good in them eliminations, but we done seen you run, girl. I think she's gonna frustrate Jordan when it comes to them endurance challenges. But they came in 8th place, and I just really can't wait to see what they do in the game. They're definitely not ride or dies, but let's just see what they do. Chauncey can pick up where she lacks. Oh, we still reading Amber B. Amber B has, she just I'm sorry. Look, I ain't know. And if they said it on the TV, I forgot. But we just making fun. They need to bring back a real runner and Queen of Drama, Cara. I do want to see Cara come back. Oh, not Marie. Marie is good TV. I would like to see them bring back people that we really know and love. Like, because y'all making us get to know all these new people just for the next season. They sitting at home watching it, getting to know new people like we are again. So it's like, pick some people you like and keep them in rotation. Right, finally, a semi-strong female cast. No Amber M's, Jasmine's, or Gabby's, or Big T's. Don't leave Big T off the list. But yes, I like to see female competition. Because really, honestly, they were making it too easy for KC to make it to all these finals. Amber can outrun Laurel, definitely. You think so? Laurel never has really had amazing endurance. I think Laurel has similar endurance to Cam, good, but not super impressive. I guess we'll find out this season. She whipped Cam's ass. Who did? Laurel? I don't remember Cam losing elimination. I'm sure she has. I just don't remember. And yeah, we can go. Craig, I don't want to argue about Amber B. We on Anissa and Jordan. Okay, here we go. I feel bad for Jordan. Okay, here comes Charles. I feel bad for Jordan. After the rookies, the vets are going to throw them in over and over until they go home. I agree because people love Anissa, but they'll send Anissa ass in elimination. They don't love her that much. Tori can only save you, but so much, Anissa girl. But yeah, but I think they'll win eliminations. Now this team will go far. Both Vets and Anisas have connections. Vets are going to stick together with all these rookies. I think they will, but see, we have Bananas, and I want to know how Bananas and Jordan get along. We also have Turbo and Jordan. Like, it's a lot of people on this cast that don't like Jordan, and I don't feel like their love for Anissa is stronger than their I want Jordan to go home. So we shall see. But I think no matter who throws them in, I can see them winning eliminations. Oh, he's not winning the season. He's just happy to be here with Anissa. I agree, M. No chance of winning. No chance. I'm sure they paid him a cute coin to show up and be Anissa's partner because he is not winning. Oh yeah, she's definitely not the strongest. Y'all still talking about Amber B. I don't want to talk about Amber B no more. Laurel kind of is sane enough to have spent the past few years training. We shall see. Jordan gonna lose his shit. Anissa, Turbo, and Tori gonna piss him off. I hope all his fighting is with Tori. I don't want, and when I say fighting, you know what I mean, like arguing. I don't want to see Jordan and Turbo go at it again. I really don't. Oh Lord, I ain't gonna read that. Y'all shading Anissa's weight. Let's move on to number 7, which is his rival Turbo. Now that would be a good rivals partnership. Turbo and Jordan. Oh, they're winning. If Turbo and Jordan ever had to be partners on a rivals series, they're winning. I wouldn't even show up. I'd be like, go ahead and get him $1,000,000. What are we even wasting our time and torturing our bodies for going against Turbo and Jordan? Okay, let me give you their scores. Turbo position in the game, I gave him a 5. People know Turbo. I feel like he has Nani, maybe. I really don't know where Turbo's position in the game is. He's not good at the politics. Turbo is one of those, I'm gonna show up, do what I gotta do. If you put me in elimination, if you want to, I'm coming back. He's one of those. So I gave him a 5 on position in the game. Longevity, I gave him an 8. I can see Turbo making it to the end. Elimination percentage, I gave him a 7, only because I don't know about Tamara or Tamara, whatever her name is. I hope she's a good partner. Like, I hope they did not stick him with the layup. If she's a layup, but I can see Turbo being strong enough to compensate for her weakness. In the final, I gave them a 9. I feel like if Turbo in the final, he will put this girl on his back and they winning it. So Turbo came in 7th place with a score of 29. I forgot to say Jordan and Anissa had a 29 as well. So I'm excited to see Turbo back. I always wanted to see him back. Charles, that's Tamara. I don't know her. That's supposed to be his girlfriend, they say. You cannot copy my walk. That's offensive in his country. Please, you have to learn what offends people in their country, because in America, you know, we make fun of people and we mimic people all the time, but other people don't play that. Some people don't play that. Turbo is such a big star in Turkey. I was surprised but happy he came back. I hope he comes back. I hope he comes back even more. Turbo will be good. Hopefully his girl can keep up, but Nani's weird hatred. Why does Nani hate him? All of a sudden, it might yet put another target on him. Again, the only way that would hurt him is if she completely sucks. Like if she's just a complete layup. But if she's even half, like even if she can just perform on Nani's level, they could win this shit. He just needs her to be at least a Nani. She don't have to be Casey, Laurel. Just be a Nani. And Turbo will go far. Didn't this girl break up with her man, got with Turbo so it can be on that's what I heard, Dabu. That's what I heard. They're not in a real relationship. But who cares? She on the show. Whatever she did worked. Turbo seems like he's not gonna like them girls try to play his girlfriend. I love it. Yeah, I can't wait because Turbo ain't one to play with. I can't wait to see what he does on the show. I think the guy she was with came out and talked about it, I think. But does it even matter? Hold on, y'all. I had my fan blowing on me because I had a sweater on, but I think that's why my eyes keep watering, because that air. Hopefully that helps. But does it matter? It's not like she said, Turbo, let's get together and I'm gonna keep my man at home. Like she said, I made a decision. I don't want to be with your ass no more. I want to go to America and be on TV. And I'm my new man is Turbo. She did. I mean, people break up and get with other people all the time for worse reasons. At least she did it to get on TV. I'm not mad at it, girl. I just don't care. She ain't really his girlfriend from what I heard, but it's a lot of people who ain't really ride or die. So who cares? Who cares? I don't care. Matter of fact, I don't care nothing about the theme of this show no more. It's just partners. And I feel like the show is going to piss me off because people talking about, oh, I'll jump in front of a truck for you. Oh, I'll die for you. Oh, I'll do this for you. No, let's just call it partners. A couple of people are married, a couple of people, cousins and brothers and sisters. But other than that, we're just partners and let's do this thing for $1 million. Nani wants a storyline so bad she made up a reason to dislike Turbo. Nani needs to thank Turbo. If it wasn't for Turbo, she wouldn't have made it nowhere that season. But let's move on. Up next, in sixth place is Jay and Michelle. I did not want to rate them this high, but the scores did it. Let me give you their scores. Position in the game, I gave them a 7. I feel like they both have enough alliances to politic their way through the game. Longevity, a 7. I feel like they're good competitors. They can make it through the game. Eliminations at 8. Depending on the elimination. Like if they have to go in a hall brawl or a pole wrestle, not too much. But any other kind of elimination, I could see them doing well in. And the final, I also gave them an 8. I might be giving Michelle too much. I'm banking a lot on Jay. I'm putting a lot of this score on Jay. Survivor is not the challenge, and we haven't seen Michelle really perform in a finals style challenge. Girl, I hope you can keep up. But their total score is a 30. After reading this out loud, I feel like I gave them way too much. But I like Jay and Michelle. Did somebody say they used to date? Like, I don't get their connection, but I like Jay so much better than Michelle. Like, I really don't want Michelle to be a running cast member of the show. I really don't like Michelle, but let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. I like this pairing. I hope they aren't scared to make big moves. I don't think they are. I don't think they're scared to make big moves. I think Jay, especially if Jay's with Nelson and Johnny, not Johnny Bananas, their goal is to get out people like Turbo, Bananas, Devin. I can see them wanting to make big moves. Jay has to perform this season. Beating CT is a long time ago. Agreed. I'm not going to shade that. Agreed. Jay has to win some dailies. It looks like they're going to be in some kind of tribunal type of thing. He needs to be in a powered position making moves. I hope they can do it. I really feel like Jay should have been with Michaela. I agree. If Jay was with Michaela, they would probably be at least in the top 5. They're not too bad. He at number 6. But now that I talk about Jay and Michelle out loud, I feel like I gave Michelle a little bit too much on the back of Jay. I feel like I was really grading Jay and not Jay and Michelle. But oh well. I didn't already put the order up there. I feel they could do good throughout the game. I'm neutral on Michelle, but both of them seem capable of doing good. I agree. But I forgot I don't like Michelle from what she did to Michaela the other season. I forgot I dislike Michelle. Yeah, makes more sense than Michelle. Yeah, I like Jay and Michaela. Hopefully, Michaela, girl, I don't know what's on your schedule, but please come back to the show. But let's move on to number 5. We into the top 5, almost at the end. Oh, Lord, I've been talking a long time. Let's get through it. Fessy and his partner, Mariah, I don't know how they're even connected. It's clearly not his girlfriend because Fessy going to be messing around in the house. Let's give their scores. Fessy, position in the game, a 10. Fessy, Casey, Josh, all of them, they are the new Bananas circle. Like, they run the game. I don't know why y'all let them run the game, but they run the game. So he got a 10. Longevity, a 7. I don't know about his partner. Elimination percentage, also a 7. Like, Fessy like to talk a lot of shit, but he really hasn't had to back it up because he hasn't really been, to me, he hasn't really been tested. Like, they give him all the football player eliminations. Like, give him a normal ass elimination and see what he does. And then if he makes it to the final, I gave him an 8. He has the total score of a 32, or they have a total score of a 32. We seen you in finals before, Fessy, and you ain't won nothing. So I can't just be like, oh, he gonna beast the final. I ain't seen you beast one yet. So it is what it is. I don't dislike Fessy. I've liked Fessy since Big Brother. I feel like the challenge and ego is getting to his head and it's turning him into something I don't necessarily like. But you need that ego to be on the challenge. You got to be like, I'm the baddest one. Can't nobody beat me. I ain't too mad at it, but calm it down a little bit. Calm it down a little bit. Like, wait till you become a champ, then talk your shit. Until then, calm it down. But we'll see what they can do. I feel they could have. Oh, I already read that one. Oh, y'all still on Michaela. Michaela is not coming back this season. I don't know when she's coming back. But y'all ain't got nothing to say about Fessy. We can move on. In 4th place. They're out of order. I got to click through one. No. I was right. 4th place, Casey and her brother, Kenny. The rest of these are only off by like 1 point. So Casey and Kenny have a total score of 34. Again, position in the game, a 10. I feel like Casey always come in the game. Ain't nobody trying to throw her in. Nobody wants to go against Casey. And it's not even because like she's the baddest bitch and they scared her. I don't know why. When that Big Brother alliance was created, they control the game. And it's like now everyone is bending to them. Like Devin hated Big Brother, but now, oh, he likes Big Brother. He wants to work with them. Like everyone is bending towards Casey, who was probably the most boring person in challenge history. Boring. Now we know she's a great competitor. We know she's strong. She gets up here on these dailies and she performs daily challenges just as well as the men as the men. She's very strong. But she's boring. But they have a great position in the game. Longevity, a 9. I expect to see Casey in the final. Elimination percentage is a 7. I only gave her a 7 because I don't know what her brother can do. But if this season isn't one of those skull related seasons where you have to go into an elimination to go to TJ's final, I don't see Casey even being put into elimination. But that's just me. And then to win the final, I gave her an 8, which is her total scores of 34. I only gave her an 8 because of her brother as well. I think this is a very strong team. And if her brother is 60% as good, like half as good as his sister, they can shoot up and be the winner of this season. I really like them. Let's see. Y'all still talking about Michaela. Y'all skipped all over Fessy. I feel they could be good throughout the game. Y'all still talking about Michaela. Let me skip this. Okay. I love to see Fessy and Turbo in something physical. I would love to see that too. I would love to see Fessy and Turbo, Fessy and Bananas, Fessy and Jordan, hell, Fessy and Johnny. I would like to see Fessy be an elimination and prove himself. I'm very annoyed with Fessy, with his Danny. I didn't even put them tweets up there because I was like, this is dumb. He's definitely trolling for attention. He wants to be seen. Somebody said Fessy is doing all these tweets saying Danny, he's a better athlete than Danny because he wants to be a villain. Fessy, you aren't a villain. You're a dumb guy. And I say dumb because y'all were dummies over there on that season of Big Brother. You aren't strategic, but you're very physical. And you can't, before you start hooking up with random females, you were equally the same piece of furniture that KC was. You don't have to do this to be interesting. I feel like you should just be yourself. But I don't know. Oh, I didn't even read the whole comment. He was literally dumb as a rock on Big Brother. Agreed. And hasn't done anything impressive on the challenge besides win against people half his size. I totally agree with you, Zuda. Casey is great overall and very strong. Yes, Charles, she is. Wasn't she your winner pick one year? I think Casey did win it for Charles one year. Why you worried about her being boring? She's there to compete, not talk empty shit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. She on my TV screen. She's there to compete and entertain me. If I just want to watch people compete, I turn on the football channel and watch a football game, a basketball game. You know, if that's all I want to see is competition. No, you're on a competition reality show, which means you're there to compete and also entertain. Come up with a clever conversation, a fun joke, a silly rivalry, something. Entertain me. Yeah, boring. Go to sleep. Literally only did yeah, we talked about that. Forget Fessy. Someone got to tell us the rules of the daily. That will determine a lot about the show, how the dailies are. If you lose, are you automatically in? Are we voting people in? Like we got to know the rules of the game, and that will determine a lot of this as well. Zuda, that's not a rule. She's strong because literally a football player. Yeah, she did used to play football. I'm not going to ever take anything away from Casey being a strong competitor and great at the, like, she damn near win every daily challenge. Like, she's good at the game. She just boring. She doesn't even make good political moves. She wins the shit and then let Josh and Fessy determine who go home. At least Josh not here. At least Josh is not here. I think MTV knew we needed a Josh Martinez, that's his last name, break. If it ain't, correct me in the chat. I'm hoping Josh is someone who he needs a moment of growth. Like, if he comes back for another challenge, I want to see a new Josh. I know he's working out with Rachel, and he looks good. I ain't gonna take that from him. Josh looked good over there on the Instagram. I would like to see growth in his personality as well, and to let some of this childish stuff go. Because, see, Josh could be entertaining if he wasn't so childish, so he aggravates me. So I'm so thankful MTV gave us a Josh break. And if Josh, if you ever come back, please just grow up. Be a little bit more mature. That's it. Zuda thought you were talking about Casey. My bad. Oh, I don't know who we talking about. You good. I was about to say that was okay, y'all was reading Fessy. We all the way on a whole nother group of people. But she's good physically, just boring, no personality. I mean, she wasn't even interesting. Her date Nani ain't even exciting. They don't even move on from them. Move on from them. Josh, your first. After Corey cut his beard, I don't need nor want to see him again. Corey does look a mess without that beard. Like that. Yeah. Grow it back before you come back, Corey, because you look a mess without it. But moving on. They aren't really in third. My slides are out of order. In third place is Devin and Tori, though. It could have went either way because they both have a score 35. Devin and Tori positioning the game a 10. I feel like they, outside of the Big Brother Alliance, they're in the best position in this game, but they're also friends with the Big Brother Alliance. Longevity, a 9. I think they're going to make the final. Elimination percentage, 7. If it's a physical elimination, I don't see it for Devin, depending on who he's being physical with, but I still don't see it for Devin. Final percentage a 9. We know they can run a final. I'm sure there's going to be 20 puzzles for Devin to do and do a good job on this final. I personally feel like Devin and Tori, this might be their season to win if they can get Bananas and Laurel out the way. Like, I think they can beat a Casey and a Fessy because they're smarter than Casey and Fessy, and it's going to be 20 puzzles. But if Bananas and Laurel are still there, y'all missed y'all window of being champs. But they're third, they're in the top 3. That's a great position to be in. What y'all got to say about Tori and Devin? Damn, I actually wish Emmanuel was on this season just to see the Tori. Don't worry, we don't need Manuel. We got Horatio. We got a whole bunch of people for Tori to fool around with. Who else we got? Hell, Johnny. It's a couple of people. Don't worry, Tori gonna find somebody to be with. You don't have to worry about Emmanuel. Though it would have been good for Emmanuel to come back because he dated Michelle too. And I don't know what's true, because I heard he fooled around with Tori on the show after Michelle left. But then, but Michelle fooled around with Fessy. Look, it's gonna be a mess. After last season went off, it was a lot of mess because I thought Manuel got back with Michelle too. I don't know. It was a mess. That might have been too much mess. That might have been too much mess for the show. Too many people. You hate Devin, never will like Devin. He's cringy, annoying, and hypocritical. I agree with everything you just said. I don't like the way Devin moves. I think he placates the people and I think he thinks people are dumb. And I don't like the way he talks to people when he has not done shit in this game. And if it was not for MTV making this game on easy mode for him, he wouldn't be shit in this game now. But I don't want to. They're the most balanced team. Other teams have an obvious weak link. I think they're very well balanced as well. I agree. Tori is making storylines, even though now I'm not really that big of a fan of hers. I can't say all that about KC, then hate Tori because she's the opposite. Did I read that correctly, Zuda? I think you're trying to say at least Tori is entertaining on the show and she gonna keep up some mess, but you can't say you hate Tori because you hate KC because she furnished. Look, you can hate whoever you want for whatever reason. You can hate furniture and you can hate a mess. So look, don't feel like you gotta like somebody because somebody else is the opposite. You could dislike both of their asses. Tori only did well her first season. She's been losing so much lately. This team won't win. I agree with that 100%, Charles. The only reason I feel like they might win, and we'll see once the game gets to playing, if we don't see production in no other show, we see it in the challenge, MTV's version. I can see them doing a couple of time competitions where we can't see the time and they winning. We could see a whole bunch of puzzles where Devin already know the answer key and they winning. Like, I feel like the game will be made easy for them. And when it is hard, they have a built-in alliance that won't throw them in. So I don't know. We'll see. We got to see how it plays. I'm so good and happy to see Tori this and only this season. Why only this season? I don't even dislike Tori. She aggravates me. I don't like Tori and Devin because their friendship seems fake, calculated, paid for, because they hated each other just 2 seasons ago. Then the season after they hate each other, she's on there crying because he might have to go into elimination. And then the very next season, their rider dies. It very much reads production told them to make up. Or it just doesn't seem real. Just like Devin one season wants to fight Josh. And then the next season, oh, I like Big Brother. I'm working with Big Brother. Yeah, let's be an alliance. Like it doesn't make sense. So I hate these two people together. Wait, Lord, you said Tori might sleep with Amber B's man. She likes some chocolate. We know she likes some good chocolate, aka Kales. We know what she likes. I don't know if she's that trifling to sleep with somebody man while they in the same house. Now, if Amber B man wasn't there, who knows? I mean, if Amber B wasn't there, maybe. I don't think she's that trifling. I don't think so. But I don't know her. Oh, definitely. I'm just saying Tori was annoying and enjoying the messy storyline. I'm going to give her a chance here. I'm going to give her messy storyline a chance. I want to see what her and Jordan talk about, argue about. I want to see. Come on, y'all. Tori is production's favorite. She hosts a podcast. Expect some manipulation. That comment right there. And let's move on because I'm over Tori already. Wait. My slides were out of order. Second place, Bananas and Nani. They equally have a score of 35 as Tori and Devin. I gave them a 9 for position in the game. I feel like everyone will want to work with Bananas, but everyone behind his back will want to throw him in eliminations as well. Longevity, also a 9. I feel like Bananas and Nani are probably going to win 30% of these daily challenges. Like he's going to win a huge handful of them and have a lot of power in the game. Elimination percentage, a 7. We've seen Bananas and Nani be partners before and lose eliminations before. I don't think Nani is a strong partner for Bananas, but I think it's fair. You can't put Bananas in there with somebody like Laurel. We might as well go home. If it's going to be Bananas and Laurel or like Bananas and KC or, somebody on that level. So he needed a partner a little bit lower, a lot lower than him to round out the partnership. Because I wouldn't have stayed. Like, what I'm going to stay for so Bananas and Nani could win every week or Laura could win every week. So they got a 35. But finals, I gave them a 10. I feel like if they make it to the finals, they probably will win the final. Look, I was watching the challenge, The Untold Story. And maybe I shouldn't have watched this before I gave the scores. But when they had that segment for Nani being the underdog, everybody, the entire thing, Nani's just one season away from a win. Nani could do this and she would win. I could see Nani being a champ one day. Yeah, Nani's going to be a champion one day. The way everybody was bigging up Nani, I was like, are we all watching the same TV show? Like, what TV show y'all was looking at? Because I just have a feeling based on that, and that ain't based on nothing but a documentary, the way everybody was like, Nani's one challenge away from winning. Nani's gonna win. It just put something in me to say, if they ain't rigging it for Tori and Devin, they damn sure gonna rig it for what's the time? Nani and Bananas. I can see it. And if y'all fool around and let Nani and Bananas hit a final, you gonna let a man who won 7 finals, all that experience, even with Nani, who we've seen come in second or third on her own, they winning this shit. They winning it. So that's why they came in second. I'm gonna get back. Wait, I'm gonna get to your comment in a second. Charles is talking about the Holy Trinity. Let's get to the number 1 pick, and then we're going to get to the comments. And then I'm going to get off of here. I haven't eaten. It's almost 2 hours. My number 1 pick is Laurel, and I don't know who this is to Laurel. I want to say her man, but I don't know. Let me give you their scores and why they won. They came in as my winner pick, 36 points. Position in the game, 8. We all know Laurel in her notepad got some schemes going on. She has a lot of good friends here. A lot of people are scared of her. She has an 8. Longevity, an 8. I don't see Laurel going home soon. I don't even see anyone putting Laurel in elimination soon. I could see her winning a lot of daily challenges. Maybe. I don't really know your man, girl, but we'll see. Um, Elimination percentage, a 10. The only person I can see giving Laurel any competition is KC. And I don't think this cast is smart enough to put KC and Laurel in elimination together. So anybody else in elimination against these two with Laurel, they losing. Final percentage, a 10. I feel like if they're sitting at the final, they're winning. Laurel is stronger than Nani. If he could keep up with Laurel, he could beat Bananas, and they're winning. So they're my winner pick by points, 1 point. If I had to have a winner pick without the points being involved, I would have picked Nani and Bananas because I just feel like they about to get this shit to Nani and Bananas. But based on my points, Laurel and this man, Maddox, edged them out by 1. So, Laurel, I hope you do the damn thing, girl. I want to be right. I want Laurel to win. So, what y'all got to say about Laurel? And I'm happy to see Laurel back. I do like her. And, girl, if you ever got to climb a tree, you better look for them holes. Don't just stick some shit in the top. You better look. Pay close attention to your eliminations, girl. Okay, let's get to the comments. Exactly. They both feel like they're Bananas and Cara. I don't know what that's in reference to. You said Bananas will not win with Nani. I want to agree because we all saw what Leroy did. Leroy came in second that challenge, and he was, Nani, come on, bring your ass. And he ended up coming in third place because of Nani's ass couldn't beat. I forgot who they was in that final, but I think it was Cam, but Nani wasn't about to beat Cam, no way. Nani is cursed. I don't know. But we did see that scene in the super trailer. She might get hurt. I don't know. I feel they're going to do good, but Nani will be an anchor for him, honestly. I feel the same way, but I think in the final, Nani can do it. I mean, she could run, and Bananas is smart. He can do all the checkpoints. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Angie, you have to audition for Big Brother. Xavier, Taylor, Angie, the Holy Trinity. 3 in a row. Next season, I could be the first Black 40-year-old to win. I'm doing it for the 40-year-olds. I'm telling you now, my ass is going to get kicked out first, second, or third because I'm not nice. I don't have the grace of Taylor. Like, I've been listening to a lot of Taylor interviews, and today she interviewed with Kamisha Reviews. Please check it out on Kamisha Reviews on YouTube. And the grace and niceness that Taylor has when she knows she could easily cuss somebody out, but because it's the game, I don't know if I could hold my tongue. And just like on Survivor, like people begging for their beads, I'm stingy. I ain't sharing my beads. I would need like a Big Brother boot camp. I would need a boot camp. But I don't know. I want to do it. I just feel like I won't win. But I have a mission. I'm doing it for the 40-year-olds. That's it. I'm sorry. I would never put my money on Nani winning. I wouldn't either. But I'll put production money on it. I'm going to get my audition tape together. I'm doing it for the 40-year-olds. They better have about 3 or 4 of us on the show so we could make an alliance. How is this number one? Who is this man? I don't know who this man is, but he looks like a good competitor from the super trailer, and that's Laurel. All I needed to know was Laurel. And of all the women, Laurel is the strongest woman on the show. And I like her. So Agreed. We need Angie, who's watching a real Big Brother. We'll see. I got to get my audition tape together. That's gonna be my mission. I'm doing it for the 40-year-olds. Have we ever had somebody old win the show? Everybody that's won has been 30 and under. That could be my mission. Because you got to have a mission statement to be on the show. And I can't be like, I want to be the first Black woman. I got to be the first Black 40-year-old to win. I need to do some statistics. Laura looks like a mom in Walmart. Look, sometimes me and Charles are opposite, and sometimes we are right here. When I pulled this picture, I said Laura looks like a soccer mom that's just waiting on her son to hit the field. Laurel has aged, but I'm going off the faith that she's still the old Laurel. If Laurel go home first, there go my list. That is such an odd description, Charles. It's true. I didn't want to be shady because I like Laurel, but when I first saw this picture, I was like, she kind of looked like a soccer mom. And it looked like she hooking up with people. Who did I see Laurel in the bed with? She in the bed with somebody. Was it Fessy? I don't know, but it's going to be some drama there. I can't wait to see it. After that shit against Ninja, she need a big comeback. She does need a big comeback. Like, girl, you got to pay attention. You know that shit ain't going on the top of that tree. Every other piece went in a hole with a camera by it. Pay attention, girl. Just pay attention. I dislike Nani for Turbo. Hate it. He's your ride or die. He dragged you through the game. Y'all was each other's supporter. Now he's your enemy. Nani and Turbo would have been a better ride or die couple for me. But I guess we got to wait till Wednesday to see why they enemies. I don't know. It could just be hateration. Nani blows with the wind. Bananas might hate Turbo. Oh, wow. I don't like his ass neither. It's really going to be Bananas' game. I wouldn't even want to be Bananas' partner because he going to do what he want to do. Like, what would y'all do? Talk outside the show. You barely understood him. I don't know what that's in reference to, but okay, I don't care about none of that. That's the end of the cast assessment. As you can see, Laurel and Habu are my winner pick for Ride or Dies. I hope you can do it, girl. And I did it fairly. Everybody got a fair score. And that's my list. I can't wait. I'm gonna start doing these scoring for every little fantasy thing, because I feel like it keeps me from being shady to people I don't like, because I can give them a fair score and then I see, okay, whatever the score is, that's my list. And it was fun. It gave me something to do today. That was Horacio and Laurel. Horacio or Horatio. Cece. It's gonna be Cece until I get his nickname. So Laurel done stole Tori's man, because I done already gave him to Tori. Well, maybe Tori can go play with Colleen or Kim. I don't know which one is which, because both of them sound like girl names to me. Which one is Kim and which one is Colleen? Let Laurel steal your man. I don't know who Tori gonna get with to make Jordan jealous. I don't know. We shall see. I just know she was asking so many questions every elimination. She goes in now. I know that's right. She asking production everything. Tell me the rules again, TJ. If she goes in elimination, I don't know. We shall see. I'm hyped for the season. I'm hyped. Y'all better not disappoint me. Y'all better not disappoint me. I turned the mode on for 2 minutes and then I turned it off. I'm gonna watch it, but I don't want to have to watch all the episodes. See, that's why I like that show Snake in the Grass. I forgot what network it came on, because it was a mole, but it was one episode. By the end of that episode, I knew who the mole was. I don't want to watch all the episodes 20 episodes to figure out. No, I don't want to watch that. But I probably will watch it. It'll be something on my list whenever, it's a light week and I need something to just turn on so I can scroll through TikTok and Instagram. I'll probably turn that on, but I'm not too interested in it. Zuda Nope Succession on HBO has been my screen. Oh, yeah. Check out, I binge watched Succession on HBO. What did it take me? About 3 weeks? That is 3 seasons. That is a great show. But I love shows that talk about business and corporations and takeovers and shit like that. So if you like that kind of Shark Tank type of stuff, you would love Succession. But it's also like a family drama as well. And then it's billionaires and their problems. It's a great series. I can't wait till season 4 comes back. Whoo! Y'all love and support me. I love you all as well. I can't believe y'all sat here and listened to me talk for 2 hours. It doesn't feel like 2 hours, but I'm looking at the time. It's 1 hour and 55 minutes. I've had a great time. I'm thirsty. I'm about to go have a glass of water. I'm about to go find something to eat, and then I'm going to turn on my Friday night shows and relax. Because, again, it's year-end close, so I'm probably going to work over the weekend. It's no sleep, report, reconciliation, journal entries, reconciliations, no sleep. I hate year-end, but it's a part of the job. So I'll be working all weekend, but I also will be doing videos all weekend. I just finished that new Tyler Perry movie on Netflix. Is it A Jazzman's Blues? That was a really good movie. I am going to start doing quick reviews, not 2-hour reviews, but like a little 15, 20-minute review. I might throw that up tomorrow on the new Tyler Perry movie. Look for that. Sunday is Kitchen Table Talk, 6 p.m. Central with Blissfully Single Beans. It's been a lot of mess with the celebs this week. We're going to have a good time talking about that. Sunday, and then, of course, Real Housewives of Potomac. That's the only, reality show I'm focused on right now. I'm excited to see the girls come back. I love the Grand Dame, Miss Karen. That will be Monday night. It probably will be at 8 because I'm committed to going to the gym. So some of my reviews during the week will be later in the evening because I have to go to the gym. I can't just come home and do videos. And because if I come home and do a video, then I'm not going to work out after. So I got to go to the gym after work and then the video. So you should have at least 3 more videos, 3 more days in a row. And then, of course, next Friday, we'll be back to talk about Survivor and episode 1 of the challenge. So I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all tomorrow night for that Tyler Perry film. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it tonight so we can talk about it tomorrow. And then, of course, come back Sunday for the Kitchen Table Talk. Until then, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Have a good weekend, y'all.